Howdy everybody. I have a big job to do today. We have these tanks, there's 2 of them here, and together they save 5,000 liters of water. We collect that from the roof here of the greenhouse. This is an overflow valve, and the overflow valve goes on a pipe over to this tank here that holds about another 1,500 liters. The challenge is what to do with this water, because right now these 2 tanks are full. You can't see the other one, they're right next to each other. This tank here also is full. And so when it rains, all it's going to do is fill this tank. We get a lot of water in this area here, and we don't really need more in this area. But there is an area where we do need more water, and that's way over there where I've planted some bamboo. Bamboo likes a lot of water. So here's what I'm going to do. I've already started the job. We have a small water pump that goes in here. It's a submersible pump. We're going to pump water out of here, by the way, using electricity generated from solar panels. We're going to go here, out this tube, and then we have some black polyethylene tubing that will go all the way out there. Like I said, I've already started it, but I still have a few things to do. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are on the other side of the fence here. And you can see that the line is going through here. There's an elbow. And then down here is our polyethylene tubing with a connector that'll go to the PVC on the end. So all we have to do is follow this tubing. And it goes for quite a ways. It goes through this stand of Napier grass, which I'm not going to walk through. I'm going around it. And then comes out the other end here. And goes all the way up here. Okay, here is the end, and this is where the last stand of bamboo are, and there's more bamboo going down. So now I'm going to pull this tube back because we want to push it through here. The very first in the line of bamboo is right there, and we want it to enter here. I stretched it out so that the coiling, the tube would get straight, but now we have to push it down through here. All I'm going to do is walk it down through here. Okay, so this is the next day. I laid out the pipe yesterday and gave it a chance to heat up with the sun so I could easily manipulate it. And so now we're ready to go in the next step with the pipe. We're right along the highway. This is the east boundary of our property. So I apologize in advance if there's any highway sounds that are annoying. So now I'm here with my Anchor Solix power supply and my, I guess it's 3/16 drill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill some holes right here where this baby bamboo is, so that we're going to be giving water to this. Okay, so now I'm just going to go right down the line of the bamboo plants here and drill some holes. Okay, now you may have heard of a technique called drip irrigation. This is not it. Drip irrigation is a special type of irrigation where you actually slow down the flow of water and put a minimum amount of water into the area that you want to have irrigated. So it's a very controlled process. This is not controlled at all. All I'm doing is drilling some holes into this poly pipe here. It may look like drip irrigation, but it definitely is not going to drip once it gets going. So I just wanted to clear that up. Okay, so this area is a difficult one to film in. I can't seem to get a good foothold for the tripod. So I'm just going to describe it. I'm going to go around this circle. This is where all the older bamboo is. Around the circle and drill the holes, and then we'll be here at the end. Okay. We're here almost a month after we started this project. So I've been filming pieces of this for a month. And I'm finally at the end to do the testing. The reason I had to wait so long was that there's a part that I was waiting for. And you can see it here. It specifically is a part that is designed to join a PVC pipe to a poly pipe. And we didn't have the parts here for that in Nicaragua, and I wanted a good seal. I just have it laid here because I don't know if it's going to work. This is the pipe. The submersible pump is down there. We have the anchor Solex here, and we're going to run the pump and check and see if everything is working okay. So far that joint is holding very well. So now I'm going to walk along the line and make sure we don't have any leaks and crooks in the line. So I'm following the line which goes through the enchanted forest. You can't really see the line because of the grass, so I'm going to walk around and pick it up on the other side. Here it is. Here is the line. Run the line. I'm just feeling to see if I could feel the water going through the pipe. I don't. But since I'm almost down here already, I'm just going to go check and see where the holes are made. And those are working. So the holes are working. See it right there. So let's go down the line farther. Take a look here. They're not working here. Okay, so there's a problem. Okay, so I can only label this a partial success. Obviously, the concept of pumping the water out of this tank and pumping it down there is a sound prospect, but one of two things is happening. Either I don't have enough power in the pump to finish the job, it can only give water for the first couple, or what I think may be the problem, because that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because I checked. It's working for the first two. There's water coming out the holes. I showed you that. But then the next one is completely dry. And it's only about 5 meters away. So I'm thinking that somewhere in that 5 meters there has to be a plug. Because otherwise it doesn't seem like there would be water coming out the holes in the ones anterior to it. There wouldn't be enough pressure. The whole idea is that the water is supposed to go all the way to the end of the line, and then that there's enough pressure that builds up that makes the water go out of the holes. That doesn't seem to be working. So either I have to get a stronger pump, or I have to check and make sure there isn't a plug between the second bamboo plant and the third along the line, because the third one is completely dry, the second one is getting water, and there appears to be enough pressure to be pushing the water out of the holes. So that's why I think there might be a plug. But I've checked the line to see if there were crimps, if it was folded over or something like that, and it's not. So either there's something inside there that's stopping it, and thus creating the pressure to allow the water to escape for the first two bamboo plants, or, well, I don't know. The other idea is that the pump is inadequate, but if the pump was inadequate, it would seem that there wouldn't be any water coming out of the holes at all. That's what has me a little confused. So anybody has an idea, please share it in the comments and let me know. So with that, I'm going to end the video. I'll see you in the next one, and thanks a lot for watching.